Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Rowe, coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia, local business marketing today. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about personal injury attorneys. How do you find the most reputable um, personal injury attorney to handle your case should you need one? You know, an accident can happen to anyone at any time, and this really change the course of your life in less a matter of a few seconds. And if that does happen and you need to find a personal injury attorney, how are you going to locate that attorney? Are you going to go home and wait on, watch TV, wait on a commercial to come on and hope that one of them is a personal injury attorney? Will you get in your car and drive around and listen to the radio, hoping to hear an ad for a personal injury attorney? Or stop off at a service station, pick up a newspaper, flip through the ads, and hope that you find a personal injury attorney? Not, but I think what you're going to probably do is just do a Google search. You go online somewhere and search for a personal injury attorney. And that's what we want to talk about right now. In that, when you make that search, how are you going to decide which attorney to choose from? From everyone that's there on that results page, looking at it from top to bottom, and going from page after page after page, every page pretty much looks the same. How are you going to determine which attorney to choose to handle your case? That's what we want to talk about also, in that we're going to go online and we're going to take a look at a couple of sites, and I'm going to real quickly give you how I look for a reputable personal injury attorney, and how you can very quickly determine an attorney to work for on your case. We're going to just use our just plain everyday knowledge. If you were going online to Amazon, for example, and to buy something, you would look at not only the price of that item, but you would also look at what other people had to say about that product when they purchased it. That experience that they had will probably be the same experience that you will probably get when you buy that product. The same application applies to finding a personal injury attorney. Unfortunately, the information that's there now online is not good enough information for you to find a reputable personal injury attorney. It's not their fault. It's just that they haven't kept up with the marketing. The internet is still new. It's in its infancy. And it changes so fast. What was good 6 months ago is out of date now. And the same thing applies for personal injury attorneys. They haven't asked for reviews. They haven't asked for feedback before from their clients. So they don't have that information online. But those that do, they are absolutely crushing it. They are the ones that you should really be turning to find a reputable attorney, because their clients, the person that they served last, left them a reply, left them a review on their experience, how they handled that person, what was their results. They didn't go into detail as far as what their case was all about, but they left comments on what happened. Did they communicate with the attorney? How was it when they went in to see the attorneys in person? What was the reception like? Each individual point is a place for you to leave a review, leave some comment for the next person coming up to help them find a reputable attorney for their case. Now, that's what I want to ask you to do is, as you consider this information, if you think it's valuable, please help pass it on, share it with someone else that may not know how to find a reputable attorney. Because like when an accident happens, the first thing that you're going to see in a week or so is a lot of mail will start coming to your home. You start getting a lot of phone calls from people that are representing the attorneys, asking you for the opportunity for that attorney to serve you. Now, that person may not be the attorney, but a paralegal or someone that's hired by the attorney firm to contact you. Now, will you select a person based on that phone call? I hope not. I hope that you will go and do your own homework, your own research to find a reputable personal injury attorney. Because I have personal information firsthand that that's a bad idea. That is a very bad idea. So I'm going to do a screen share with you, and I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully you'll see what I see, and hopefully you'll give this video the thumbs up. You'll make a comment on it pertaining to personal injury attorney in your comment. You'll share it. You'll help get it passed on to send it viral. What I'm talking about, I really would appreciate it. Right now, we're going to stop off at Google and see what does Google have to say, because right now we're on Google, and as you see, right now we're on Google. As you see, the first thing up here on the top is a personal injury attorney in Atlanta. And if you also notice that there are a lot of results, over 900,000 results showing up for that term. So how are you going to determine the best personal injury attorney for your case? If you scroll down, you'll see some attorneys right in the center here that are showing up in this section, and there are some stars right under this one. This one really stands out more than anybody else. But as you go on down or looking on the page, everybody else pretty much looks the same as far as the description. If you look on your right-hand side, there's a map. Would you select your attorney based upon your location, or would you select an attorney based from the listing that show under the map? I will suggest to you that if you go down to the next page and take a look, there's nothing there that really stands out that tells you which attorney that you should use to help you with your case. It's the same way, page after page after page. Now, on this, Google, Bing, and Yahoo, they have provided for you a great tool to help you decide how to select the best personal injury attorney for your case. The problem is a lot of people are not using it because they're not aware of it. We're going to go back up here to page 1, and I'll let you see what I'm speaking of right here, in that right here is in the form of reviews. Every search engine, like say Google, Bing, and Yahoo, they provide a place, a location for you to go and leave a review of your experience of working with that personal injury attorney. Unfortunately, a lot of attorneys, many attorneys, just like many businesses, are not using this feature. They're not asking for the reviews, and that's hurting you to locate the best personal injury attorney for your case. Looking on down here, I would suggest to you on this page, on this Google page, let's take a look at the Bing. Bing shows you the exact same thing. It shows you the personal injury attorney, but now who would you select as the most reputable personal injury attorney that's for your case? Who stands out on this page? I would suggest to you that the one with the stars right here and right here. And I'll tell you more about why I suggested that in a minute. If you're going over to Yahoo, the same thing. You're going to see personal injury attorney. You're going to see a map where you select your attorney from the location. You'll see attorneys that are showing up down here on the stars with stars underneath them. And you'll see the same thing under here. Underneath that is page after page showing you the same information. But now that's everybody is telling you what they'll do, the services that they provide, but they don't tell you how good they are at providing that service. And that's what this video is about right now, is because the stars, the reviews right here shows you their clients' statements, their clients' experience on how they felt that attorney handled their case. I would suggest to you that the best way for you to locate, the most reputable way, is to check for reviews. Check for any kind of comments, any kind of feedback that you can find on that attorney before you sign any document to hire that attorney to represent your case. This is what I recall as happening. This young lady had received a phone call, and a paralegal came out. He represented the firm well. He told her who the firm was. She signed a document to hire this firm on. Now, since that point, there's no telling how much work the attorney has put in on this case. Should she decide to fire that attorney will receive pay for the work that they have put in on this case. Now, how much time that is, I don't know. How much time that is, she don't know. She don't recall the exact amount that the attorney said that the paralegal said the attorney will charge her. But use the information that you already have available to you to select the most reputable attorney. Now, why do I say reviews? Because if you go over to Amazon and you search for a iPhone 6, Amazon is going to give you a lot of phones to select from. They're going to give you the various prices to select from. Now, you are going to base your selection based on what? I would think that the reviews, the comments of the people that have purchased this phone, they're telling you how they rate this phone. Like as of this example right here, this one has received 204 reviews. Over on the next one, 208, 30 reviews. Go inside, read what the people that have purchased this product, what they had to say. The same thing is when you have an open case with an attorney, go look on that attorney's website for a review page. Leave your comments there that tells the next person what your experience was. How did that attorney help you? How did you feel working with that attorney? Was the attorney open to communication with you? A lot of information that you can put. Now, I would suggest do not wait until your case closes. Give that information to people that's behind you as it happens. Every time that you have an interaction, you have to meet that attorney, call the attorney, or whatever, you leave a review on that experience, and that experience only. Don't try to rate the whole firm and how his receptionist does and how he's handling your case, all of that at one time. Break it up into each individual contact that you have with that attorney. Now, that right now, reviews, they're showing up on Yelp. As you noted, I have right here on the top, personal injury attorney. And from Yelp, this is what shows up. These are the personal injury attorneys that Yelp is showing, and they have reviews on them. Going on over to Merchant Circle. Merchant Circle shows you the same thing. It shows you reviews that people have left telling you who they feel most reputable attorney is in the Atlanta area. Going on over to YouTube, you can find personal injury attorney information there. And what I did just now on this one, I went ahead and typed in for a personal injury attorney with 40 years of experience. How can you, should that even come into play? And if you read my description and underneath the video, I will leave a link to this particular video where you can just go in and look and see how short of a review or a comment that you need to make on the attorney's website. Now, if they do not have a review page on their website, I would suggest that you go and look for a place like Yelp, a place like City Search, to leave a comment pertaining to that attorney's how your experience of working with that attorney. Leave a comment for the next person behind. Right now, it's very bad right now as far as how much content as far as their reputation shows online. It's not the attorney's fault. The internet is moving fast and faster. The internet is really new. It's still in its infancy, in that it's only been around since 1990, in the late 90s. And people were not accustomed to leaving reviews before. But right now, more and more people want to find out, am I selecting the best person possible to handle my case? How can I find that information out? And I would suggest to you that the internet is the best place to find that out. And once again, I would say go to Bing, go to Google, go to YouTube, check out the reviews that are showing up online. Read those reviews. That is your homework. That's what you must do to select the most reputable attorney. And do not hire the person from the phone, and when they come out to your home and you sign the paper, hiring them before you actually speak with that attorney, because that person that you spoke to may in fact be representing the other party's insurance company. They can tell you that they are not affiliated with the other party's insurance, but you do not have any proof at this point that they do not. Now, they can tell you that they're working for a law firm, give you brochure, give you a business card that they could have collected or found on a business for an attorney, saying that they represent that attorney. Now, you sign the form, you give them all the information that they need, even more than they need. And when you think that you have an attorney working on your case, when in fact you may not, because you just gave your information to the wrong party. Do your homework. Do not hire anyone that contacts you. You must do your own homework. Now, on this, in the description, what I will try to do is any personal injury attorney that I research, I have over 54 checks that I make on my initial check. I will put their name and phone number in the description at the top and at the bottom of my description. That is a good starting point for a personal injury attorney in your area to contact to see whether or not you want to hire them to handle your case. Now, that is not to say you should take my recommendation only, but it is a starting point for you to start doing some research. Those are attorneys that I have personally checked and found some information online to pass on to you. Now, I'm asking you to pass on this video, pass on this information, send it viral so that other people can have access to what they should be looking for when they're looking for a personal injury attorney. Now, I would not suggest that you just go on the firm's name only, because once again, you need to find out the experience of the person that was last represented by that attorney. How did the attorney handle that case? How did the attorney make that client feel? What was that client's experience when they called in and asked for the attorney? Did they get a lot of runaround, a lot of the attorney is not here, he's in court, the attorney is not here, we'll give you a call back? What was that person's experience? Now, in the young lady that I'm speaking of, this case has been going on now for 3 months. Now, the paralegal said that he would send her back a copy of the document that she signed. Now, 3 months later, she still hasn't received a copy of that document to tell her how much the attorney will charge her in the event she should fire him. 3 months into the case, and thus far, she has not yet spoken to the attorney. Each time she calls, he's in court or he's not available. We'll have him to give you a call back. But she received a call back, but it's not from the attorney. It is from someone in the office. It could be the paralegal. She don't know. You must do your homework. You must make sure you talk with that attorney that is going to be representing you in this case, in your case. If you need more information on how to find a reputable personal injury attorney, please give me contact me. Look in the description. All of my contact information is there at the bottom of the description for you to contact me. I will try to put at the bottom also the contact information, once again, of reputable personal injury attorneys that maybe someone is in your area that you can contact. But as you can see right here on this screen, in the Google search for today, April the 10th, the most reputable attorney. Now, I haven't spoken to either one of these attorney firms, but the most reputable firm on this page right now looks like the Hornsby Law Group. They have 7 reviews. Go in there, click on that review, see what those people have to say about that. As you can see, this attorney looks like a reputable attorney to handle your case. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Read the reviews. Something in those comments may help you decide. Now, what is good for this person in the center may not be good for you. What their experience was may not be the same experience that you're having. Leave a review, leave a comment, hopefully on that attorney's website. Now, for any attorney, as I said, that may be listening and watching this, I have a solution. I can provide a solution for you to be set up so that people can find the most reputable attorney in their area to do business with. Get out of this mode of not giving the people enough information to select you as the most reputable attorney to work with. It's page after page of the same information. You're not going to find out just from this small description, is this attorney the most reputable attorney to select from? Just because they shows up on top does not qualify them to be the most reputable attorney to select from. What qualifies them? What is their reputation? Their reputation is those reviews, those comments from people that have done business with them before. So, once again, to find the most reputable attorney in your area, go search online. Do your homework. Use the same information, the same strategy that you would use on Amazon. It's like this. Would you buy a product or service that has bad ratings and bad reviews? Would you take your child to a daycare center that has bad ratings and bad reviews? Why wouldn't you take your child to a daycare center that has bad ratings and bad reviews? Because if that center, if something happens to that child and you had knowledge of it, that does not qualify you as a good parent. Check the reputation of the business online. That is my information. My name is Timothy Rowe. I'm with Local Business Marketing Today. Give me a contact if you need more information. Thank you.